Hi everyone, welcome to my channel today. If you are new to my channel, this is your first day here, welcome. My name is Justine. I am a 40-something lady living on the west coast of Canada, and I film videos. It depends, sometimes between 1 and 3 times a week, sometimes more. I tend to post a lot of beauty things, a little bit of lifestyle, a little bit of travel, just things that might interest people when they are 40 plus. But of course, my channel's open to everybody, but I think I kind of gravitate towards 40-something people. So if that's something that interests you, please hit the subscribe button and join my family. And don't forget the notification bell so you stay up to date with all my latest videos. Now today's video is a subscription box. I subscribed to a couple of boxes, and people seem to enjoy me doing unboxing and showing them what I got. And also from a Canadian perspective, because if you're Canadian, you realize that it's sometimes difficult ordering things when they're from the US. We pay a lot more and duty exchange and yada yada yada, so you might want to know, is it worth the money? So today's box is my Fabfitfun summer box. This is my favorite subscription box, hands down. It is such neat stuff. I think it's well worth the money. Now, I bought these boxes years ago, and I just then at that time the exchange rate was going through the roof, so I canceled. And while the exchange rate is still pretty bad, I just couldn't resist, and I subscribed again. I believe the Christmas box was my first one, so I think this is my third box, and I've now changed my subscription to a yearly membership. You can buy it month to month, which is they have a box every 3 months, and it's 4 times a year. And what I was doing was paying for it each time. And if you buy a year in advance, which is a little bit pricey, but they do give you a bit of a discount, you get a few extra perks. And what some of those perks are is you're allowed to choose items, so they'll give you options of it either or. You can choose colors and that kind of thing. So for me, that was kind of worth it, because in some of my past boxes, when there was a choice, sometimes I would have preferred something else. And they also have what's called add-on items. And they open it up, and there's some items that you can buy at a reduced cost that were from previous boxes, I guess, when they have an abundance of them. So anyways, I did opt for that one. I paid quite a bit more in advance, but I think it was definitely worth it, because I did end up getting a couple of the, not add-ons, but I did the choice option. And I also added on from choices. Sometimes they gave you a choice of 2 items, or you can pay a little bit extra and get both, and I did do that. So just to let you know, I live in Canada, so when I ordered my box, not when I ordered it, but when I got the ship date was June 2nd, and today is the 18th of June. So living in Canada, it does take a little bit longer to arrive. You may notice some of the US people have already received their boxes and have already opened them. So it does take a little bit longer for me. And also this time, I think because I did a couple of those add-ons, they're not actually inside the box. They came separate, and so it came in this huge shipping box, which normally doesn't happen. So that might have delayed it a little bit more, but I did find this time it seemed to be a little bit longer than normal. But anyway, it finally arrived, so let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you was you had a choice, and I chose one thing, but I liked them both, so I said, okay, I'll take both and pay a little bit extra. And I actually think it was about $10 US, which I think is a great deal for this Tarte palette. This is the Tarteist Pro Glow Highlight on Contour palette. I love Tarte products. For the most part, I've had a couple of duds, but for the most part, I really, really like them. So when I had an option to get this for $10 US, I was like, yeah, I'm going to take it. So this is the palette. It's a cardboard outside, and then you pop it open, and it has bronzers and highlights and contours and a mirror, and I'm super excited to try this. I think this is a cream, and then the rest are powders. So that's super, super nice, and what a deal for 10 bucks, 10 US, which is about 100 in Canadian. I'm kidding, but not far off. And the next thing that was a choice, and I ended up taking both, is a cosmetic travel bag. Now I do a lot of traveling and I just love travel makeup bags because I can just never seem to have enough, or I need them for different reasons, different places that I'm going, and I love train case styles and I just love this pattern. So this is it right here. Nice little, it's a pretty small. I think this would be big enough for a short trip in my case because I use a lot of products, but it's really nice. It's a plastic coating, which is nice, so if it's in the bathroom it won't get wet. Here we go. Nice spot for your brushes. I always put small things in here. And it has it's from Yumi Kim, and $50 off your next purchase from Yumi Kim. So there we go. That's a really nice little case. And I also want to add what I usually do with subscription box unopenings is at the end of the video, I will go through the products that I got in the last box and let you know if I'm using them, how I like them, how they turned out, all that kind of stuff. So far I'm really happy with those two things. Now let's get into the box. Now this, I don't know what I'm getting. Although a couple of things I did have choices on, but I don't remember because it was quite a while ago. So let's get in here. So it says Fabfitfun, Taste of Summer, and as you can see it has a real tropical theme to it. And it always comes with like a magazine thing inside with little articles, a little bit of info on the items that are in the box, and just some fun little articles. It's always an interesting read. So let's get started. I got a postcard here. It says you can pass this on to a friend and get $10 off their box. Uh-oh, I think my cat wants to come in and see what I'm getting. Oh, where do I start? So here is another Tarte item. So this was my choice. I think it came with these two things, which is the Sex Kitten eyeliner and the Tarteist Pro To Go eyeshadow palette. Or you could choose that contour kit. And as you know, I took both. So here we go. I've always eyeballed this at Sephora. It's the cardboard container. Nice and small, compact with a mirror, so it's great for travel. So that's why I just couldn't resist between the two. Really nice colors. And then of course, the Sex Kitten eyeliner, which is always handy. Oh my, I have wanted this. This is Coola Sport. It's an SPF of 50. So I have wanted a good sunscreen. I've been using the It Cosmetics CC cream, which is a 50, and it is fabulous. It actually ticks all the boxes because I really don't like wearing sunscreen as well as my moisturizer and then foundation. I'm an oily skin girl. My skin gets clogged very easily, so I tend to steer away wearing lots of products. But I've heard lots of really, really good things about this brand, and that's Coola. I think they sell it at Sephora, and this says it's a $32 value. And these prices are American, just so you know. Marianella Body Caviar Hawaiian Black Lava. It's with charcoal. So this is a body scrub, and I do remember now that I had this as a choice, and this is a $48 value. It's a luxurious body treatment is made with natural ingredients that work together to exfoliate, condition, and hydrate all at once. So use it in the bath and shower, and it's like a scrub. Let's see if I can... Oh, it's sealed, so I'm not going to smell it, but I'm sure it's very nice. And this is from Pier 1, which is a home goods store. And let's see what this is. Oh, it's like a ring tray, I think. Oh, very nice. It's marble. Oh, it's a ring dish, and that is a $14.99 value. So I got another little dish like this from one of my other subscription boxes, and I use it all the time. I keep it in my bathroom, and I remove my jewelry when it needs to be cleaned, and I just keep a little pile of it there, and once I get a little bit of a pile going, then I pull out my big Sonic cleaner, and I know what jewelry needs to be cleaned. I'm a fanatic about clean jewelry. And this is Elemis. Again, this was a choice item, and I don't see it on here. Yes, you could have gotten this or a hair protectant. I have used Elemis in the past. I believe it's a brand from the UK. I always buy this when we're in London, and I often get samples when we're on British Airways flights. And it's a great product line. I've used so many of their products, and this is a Papaya enzyme peel. I believe I've used a sample size of this before. So it's a chemical exfoliant. It's kind of like a mask thing that you put on in the shower or whatever, and rinse it off, and it exfoliates your skin. So I'm super happy to get a full size of that. It's 50 ml, and that is a $45 value. Now this was a choice item. It is Minor History Postscript Wallet. So it's just like a little coin purse, and this is a $20 value. I could have got this or an exercise band, but I've got so many of those. So there we go. It's nice peach. It's got a little wristlet and a little closure there. So I don't think you can put coins, but definitely cards and a little bit of cash. And it's a nice gold and peach color, so I'm sure I'll get used to it. I love little wallets and bags. A Foreo. Wow, these are really expensive. I thought I'd seen this on some spoiler alerts, and it is a almost full size. I've had the one that's a play. It's about that big. It was pretty useless. I think this one's a bit different. It's a fofo. I had the Foreo Luna, I can't remember what it was called. I wasn't crazy about it in comparison to my Clarisonic, which is my absolute favorite. I just found the Foreo didn't really lather enough, but they are great for travel because they're super hygienic. You don't have to change the brushes, and they have a long battery life. So yeah, this is another Luna, and I'm sure I will get some use out of that. Very nice. And that is a $89 value. I know they're very expensive at Sephora just for the full-size one. I think I paid about $110. Now this is another choice item, I think. Okay, yes, this was the choice between this, which is a beach towel, or you could get that travel bag. So I took, I picked this as the choice and paid extra $10 for the travel bag. And this is a towel, so it's not terry, it's that really unusual, it's microfiber, and the sand won't stick. Oh my goodness, this is going to be nice. Maybe I'm going to take this on my trip. We're going to Europe next month, and we are going to be in the south of France, so maybe I'll use this for the beach there. It's super, super light. It's a Summer and Rose beach towel, and it is a $55 value. So the one I chose is like palm tree, not palm trees, but palms print. I don't want to pull that whole thing open. So I think you could choose which one you wanted, so I took that one. So yeah, I'm super happy with that. This has been an amazing box. Oh, one more thing. Well, this is exciting. I think it's a straw. The straw saves marine life. In Vancouver, it doesn't have anything about it. In Vancouver, they are going to be banning plastic straws, which is fine by me. I'm very happy about that. So many marine life are killed from plastic bags and straws and all that kind of stuff. So I heard that by 2020, Vancouver, maybe all of BC, I'm not quite sure, is going to be banning plastic straws. So that's great. So here is a nice reusable straw. I'm not going to open it right now, but I definitely will be using that. So this has been an amazing box. This is probably the best one yet, but I think it also helped that I was able to choose things, because in the box last month, when I saw, not last month, last season, there were a couple of things that I would have preferred, but I got the alternative. So anyway, I will go over those right now. This is my last season box, which was my spring box. And out of that, I got this wallet, kind of a clutch. And I got the cream one here. Really, really cute. I haven't used it yet, but I know I will. I do love little bags and gadgety kind of things, like I mentioned. I always have little wallets and pouches and things that I like to keep. I got this muscle roller. I hadn't really used it, but I actually used it last night. I always get a rib pop in my back, and I usually go to see a chiropractor, but I just didn't feel like going, and usually when you go, then they want you to book all these repeat appointments, and I just really don't feel like it. So I looked online and I found a whole bunch of ways to get it out yourself, and one of them was using either a tennis ball and a foam roller, which I don't have, and I thought, hey, I'm going to use this, and it actually got it back in place. Who knew? I got something from Murad. It's a skin perfecting lotion. I haven't used it yet. I have so many skincare things to get through. That being said, I've had some severe breakouts from trying samples and things, and I'm sticking to my usual skincare, so I don't know if I will get to this. I might declutter that because I just don't want to take any chances. The next thing is this beautiful candle. It's behind me right there. It is gorgeous. I haven't burned it yet, but it smells lovely, and it's a nice decoration piece. This was a nail primer, ridge filler kind of thing. It's very, very nice, but it chipped after a day, so I haven't really been using that again. It's kind of a waste of time if it's going to chip immediately. This was a night mask. I have it. I know I'm going to use it. I just haven't used it yet because I always gravitate towards my Sage one that has lavender filled. And this, it was a choice item, but back then I didn't get a choice, and so I got these lip collagen mask, like a sheet mask thing, but just for your lips. I haven't used them. I'm just so terrified of using lip products that I'm not familiar with because I have a lip allergy that I know some of the ingredients, but I don't know all of them. So I haven't used those. And there was another choice item. It was a necklace or a pair of tassel earrings, and they sent me the pink tassel earrings, and I did give those away to a friend because they're just a little bit out of my comfort zone. And last but not least, I got this gorgeous lip kit that I wanted to use very, very badly, but it did definitely contain a ingredient that I am allergic to. So unfortunately, I did not get to use that, and I passed that on to a friend. So that was all of my things from spring. I am so excited to try this summer box. Honestly, this is the best box yet, and I think I am going, no, I don't think, I know I'm going to use each and every item, but I will let you guys know in my next box, which is fall, and let you know if I did use them, what I thought, and if I liked everything. But I have a pretty good feeling I will. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please click like, and let me know if you got a subscription box, if you got the same one, or if you have other ones that you think I might want to try. So far I get the Simply Beautiful, and I get the Fabfitfun. I did try White Willow for a while, which is also a Canadian box, but I wasn't too crazy about some of the items that were in there. I didn't really use a lot of them, and it was a little bit expensive, so I did cancel that one. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Bye!